I always knew I was gonna be all right. You feel me? I know God got me. I like shit. I don't know when, but I know He got me. And I couldn't just let it scrape me out. I had to be strong for everybody out there.
Yeah, what up, y'all? This is Joe Crack the Dawn.
You know who it is, your boy Jada. Pardon me, Crack. This is the Joe and Jada show. Every show legendary, every show iconic, and we stay 10 toes down to our word with that. Today's guest, when you think of coming up, you know what I mean, from the bottom, making something out of nothing, when you think of Atlanta rap scene, when you think of staying 10 toes down, being solid individual on the music scene, off the music scene. You think of a family man, you think of a good father. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our guest, YFN Lucci.
So,
what's up, my brother?
What's going on? Y'all good?
First, I want to give you another one. You know what I mean? Just had to sit for a minute, stay solid, never said nothing throughout the whole thing, did your shit, got back out, got back to the money, just like it's supposed to go. Before we even get into any of that, tell us about growing up in Summerhill. What was it like, man?
Man, growing up in Summerhill, let me see. Like in the other hood, you know. You got the good and the bad. You got your hustlers, you got your robbers, you got your killers. Shit, you got your ball players. And we all just trying to find a way out. Shit, we all trying to make it out.
No doubt.
You know, that shit hard, you know. But shit, we made it through.
I always wonder why, because you got a different type of, your voice is but it got something else with it. But now I see your posture Jamaican. So you cheating. You got the cheat code. You got the cheat code. I never knew that.
You cheating.
You cheating. What were some of your inspirations before you actually got your rap deal?
Like growing up?
Yeah.
Got down, you know, like Jay, Wayne, of course, y'all.
You don't got to tell him that because he's sitting there. He already gassed up. Get him more.
Well, Jeezy.
No doubt.
50.
I mean, that's a pretty good goddamn list right there.
Lineup.
Yeah, that's a great lineup.
Sound like my lineup, too. You know what I'm saying? You know, the first time I seen you was very, 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 very beginning. And you were performing on top of a car outside of a club in Atlanta. When I seen that, I said, man, this man grind is different.
I'm sure.
So we coming out the club, he performing on top of a car outside. You remember this, right?
A little bit, but I don't remember what we were.
Yeah, and then it was in Atlanta, we come out of the club and you was performing on top of a car. And everybody was like, yo, that's YFN Lucci. And that's the first time I got to see you.
I'm sure.
And I said, damn, bro, this boy is hungry out here. He, next thing you know, you blew up. But that was the first time I heard of you. I seen you promoting like a motherfucker out there in the ATL, man. Like you said, growing up is so hard to even think coming out of the hood, like that you could even make it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And the fact that, you in the A, what gave you that motivation? Because, we say the same shit here. Everybody who comes say they want to be a ball player, they want to be a rapper, but you actually became a rapper.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So what was that big break, or what was that thing that just said,
just saying niggas from not my hood, but from the A, like niggas like Trouble, Corn, Rich Homie Corn, like saying all these boys started making it. And like, damn, these niggas from where I'm from. So it's like, shit, this shit ain't too far. You feel me? If they can do that shit, I can do that shit. My boy Johnny Cinco, he had just got a deal. Like, Cinco, my real boy. And I watched him get a deal. So like, damn, I know I can do this shit. I just gotta keep grinding.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? I kept grinding. I stayed down.
It's crazy. That's what happened to me. Lord Finesse, legendary rapper. He from my projects. And Lord Finesse used to sell the newspaper, right? So Lord Finesse would go by the newspaper in the store, come in the building and be like, paper. We pay $1 instead of going to the store. He paid 50.
Cut it all.
The point is, he kept telling me he gonna be a rapper. And one day I turned on the radio, they play like 3 or 4 of his songs, and I was like, that's it. I'm a rapper. And that's made it, I could make it.
Nah, for sure.
I got, sometimes we got to see it to believe it.
Nah, yeah.
And so that's great. Atlanta is just filled with so much talent, so much success.
Our story like that is crazy because X was like already like fucking Bruce Springsteen in YO.
That's what you were telling me ahead of time.
He was already like a star, but this is before anybody thought about getting a record deal. Then when he got with Rough Riders and he came and got us. But we got a record deal before him. That was crazy about that. We got signed, then he got signed. And then he went fucking crazy after that. But he was supposed to sign, and then we were supposed to sign. Because he came and got us, but we got the deal before him. That's
whoever signed DMX made a lot of money and was geniuses, but that shit was a real, like, imagine DMX coming up and they go, and all that shit. You like, yeah, this shit out of control. This nigga the fucking headache, man.
His best friend was a dog. He always had a dog. Nigga went on tour with 12 dogs on the tour. He had more dogs on the bus. He had a bus with him and dogs on. All of the bunks got dogs on.
That's crazy.
And one in the big room with it.
That's fucking crazy, man. You're home, man. You went through some shit, man.
And so,
I know all about it. You know what I'm saying? About being the target in your own hood. It seems like either they want to kill you the most in your own hood for sure. And the police want to take you down to your own hood, right? And so they don't want no Robin Hoods. They don't want nobody to make it up out the hood and be successful. I don't know why is that. And that ain't just your hood. It was the Bronx. It was Cleveland for Bone Thugs. It's the same when you came out in L.A. Yonkers, it's like we hate it the most where we from and where we represent. And you've been through a serious journey, making music, then getting locked up. Like, just being locked up, people don't know how real that shit is, being locked up, being famous.
Well,
you got to walk in that bitch famous. Right? They put you in the jail famous, and niggas like, oh shit, yo, and they don't know that's a different.
Now, you don't understand his power in there. YFN had their own side. They had to go over there, and you know what I'm saying? Shit, it was real in there. Giant and them went. Maybe it was at Fulton.
Yeah.
They went. My mans and them came to visit them.
You was in there when Trump came through there?
Yeah.
The whole jail was like, yo, Trump in this bitch?
Yeah, they shut everything down. But he was in and out, though. Yeah, he was in and out. He was in and out.
Yo, them niggas locking everybody
Trump came through for 2 minutes.
Yo, but Trump came through, though.
Right,
you in jail. Trump went to jail, nigga. Like, them niggas was in there like...
Trump was in the barbershop on Castle Hill.
Man, we had phones and shit, so...
You watching that shit
waiting
in
to see the mug shot.
Oh, yeah.
When we see the mug, we're like, damn, that boy really was there downstairs.
Trump came through.
Yo, came through the jail, man. That shit crazy. I never forget when Little Kim gave herself in. I heard, I wasn't there, but I heard the whole jail was banging on the fucking, they said the whole, it was like a hurricane.
We were shaking that
bitch. Niggas like, the whole fucking jail was like, oh shit, Little Kim walking up in this bitch. You home, but that people don't know how hard is that.
No,
how'd you keep your mind strong?
That shit definitely be hard because you got to think, coming from where a nigga just came from, nigga living good, condo, big house, driving whatever you want to drive, eating whatever you want to eat.
You sit in that bunk and it says Chico 147 was here and all that. And you just like, yo, we was just every day we lit. Like,
come on, man.
What that shit is like right there.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit, you got to be strong. You feel me? You gotta be a strong nigga, cause that shit'll tear your ass down just sitting in that room all day. You ain't got shit.
Right.
You ain't got shit in the room. Ain't no TV. Ain't no nothing. Then I was in my room by myself. I ain't had no celly. You feel me? So I gotta sit in the room by myself. I had to figure out a routine. So shit, I started reading. I was working out at first, but then I was like, man,
you stopped working out, though, YFN. We gotta give you the Jadakiss plan. Some niggas go to jail, work out all day. Some niggas just eat Oreos.
I can't get a workout by myself.
Yeah, you
need somebody to work out with to keep you going when you don't feel like it.
Yeah, that's a fact. For me, I felt stupid. I ain't even gonna lie to you. When I went up in the cell, it wasn't even, how about it wasn't my fault, guys. Niggas almost threw me out of jail. We eating, the niggas like, yeah, I'm in jail for robbing the bank. Yo, I'm in jail for counting. Yo, I'm this. And I get up and I'm like, hey, guys, I'm really innocent. My nigga, like, get the fuck out of here, crack. Fuck you, nigga. That nigga was just going crazy. I'm like, fuck out of here. And I was just like, I realized I just got caught for all the times I got away.
Yeah, that's what it be.
You know, that karma.
That's all it be.
You know what I'm saying? So
that what the older nigga told me one time. He was like, maybe you ain't do nothing this time. But shit, you just doing time for something you been did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a fact.
Nah, for sure.
And so you just got to take that and just, but I felt a little stupid and shit. I was just like, damn, what the fuck I'm doing in here, man? I've been working to get to where I'm at this, and I'm never in this place. And then now I'm in this
same way. I felt the same way because, I was looking at that shit like, man, all my life, I ain't never went to jail this long. Feel me? I think I was 30. I just had turned 30. I'm like, man, I'm 30 years old and I'm in fucking jail. All this shit I got going on. Now I'm in this jail.
I was 40. Okay? I've been lit since I'm 19. I've been on a couch at a club since I'm 19, popping bottles thinking I'm 19. I go in jail.
Thinking I'm 19.
I'm thinking I'm 19. Every day. Imagine you lit, you rich, you fly, you on the couch. You think you 19, nigga. Right? So my thing is, I'm on the couch thinking it's all good, but when I go in there, they do a 40 and over league. So some young dude come up to me, he's like, yo, OG, what's up? Yo, you joining the 40 and over bass? I said, fuck, nigga, disrespecting that. I wasn't in that sad. And I said, yo, you 40 years old and niggas know it.
Why you ain't playing the league?
Fuck the league.
Euro.
That was just a learning lesson for me. That put me really, you can't sit a nigga like me down. So that put me in perspective. I said, oh shit, the window really closing, Joe. Like you got to do whatever you got to do to secure the future because you 40 years old, nigga. Like how many niggas, nobody ever was 40 years old and hit a record out the park. Ever. I don't care who you talk about, right?
Right.
So me, I'm thinking like, yo, I got to get back out. I got to make a hit. I got to get my money right. I got to get businesses. But that taught me right there was like, yo, I had to get serious. The window was closing. Probably was closed.
You opened it back.
No, I opened that shit back. So I got to the fucking bag. I went, as soon as I came out of jail, I went straight to the studio. It was the era of the young niggas. So they all had like yellow hair, purple hair, green hair. They looking at me like, this old nigga washed up. Fuck he doing in this studio? Right? And so I was up in there every day just working. So you sat down, you praying to God for you to come home because you was facing stupid time, correct?
200 years.
200 years. What was your relationship with God?
Fucking insane.
Hold up. You in a cell facing 200 years. What was your relationship with God like?
When I first got in there, I used to talk to one of my dogs, his name Fred Robert. So I was just telling him, like, niggas just don't know how to pray, bro, like that. So he was like, bro, you just gotta talk to God like you talk to me, nigga. Like, just talk to him. So, every night I used to talk, but I think this lady, she told me, like, when you pray, you gotta, you ask for what you want and then you let it go. So I prayed that, he let me out of my situation. He made sure I'm good. I only did that one time. And then every other night, I let that go. And every other night, I thanked him. Like, I thanked him for being alive. I thank him for being able to still provide for my family while I'm in hell. And when I wake up, I thank him for waking you up.
People don't understand that when Jewels went to jail for 2 years, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know how he was going to pay his bills. Do you know what it's like?
You know what that man had in
I don't know what he got. I know what I got. I know I did 4 months and nigga, I came out a cripple, nigga, like on my knees. Like, You paying these bills, these family, they don't know what the
you got
fuck.
to think, but
They don't
still
know
locked up
shit,
and your
nigga. They
bill
spend it
still
like you
15,
ain't in
20,000?
jail.
What?
And you come home and your wife is like, yeah, I bought a new car. I'm like, bitch, you don't know we dead broke, nigga. Like, fuck you talking about? Like, this shit crazy. Like, so I see the man go to jail for 2 years. I'm like, God damn, how do you pay the rent for 2 years of this? So you thank God that you was able to pay the bills while you was locked up.
Hell yeah.
Fucking right.
Yeah,
That wasn't no regular fucking shit, man. But my thing is, because if I was facing 200 years, I would have a little more, but Fat Joe, that's why they call me the greatest storyteller of all time. I would explain how they was fucking knots on my knees from praying so much on my fucking knees.
I would have been facing 200 years.
I mean, my shit was bricks.
I would have been smaller than an iPhone charger wire when I got this. I would have been wibbled. Yeah.
Nigga would have been walking out
to the
like...
boat.
Then nah, I'm telling you the truth. I'd have been on my knees so hard praying to God. That shit legend.
No, for sure.
You got to wake up every day thinking y'all might go for 200.
That's a fact.
See, me, man, I don't know. I always knew I was going to be all right. I looked at it like, bro, I ain't no bad. I ain't no fucked up nigga. I ain't never did no fucked up shit to nobody. You feel? I know God got me. I like shit. I don't know when, but I know he got me. And I couldn't just let it scrape me out. I had to be strong for everybody out there. I used to talk to my mama every day. And just to hear her sad, hear the cracks in her voice, I know she crying. She acting like she ain't crying. So I had to be strong for everybody else. You feel me? Know like, man, I'm good. You ain't got to worry about me. I'm going to be all right. You feel me? And I just had faith. I had a lot of faith.
That's crazy.
Can't no nigga tell you like, well,
you walked out of that
I knew I was coming home.
You walked out like it was AI, huh? You walked out, this shit was AI, nigga. You was like, yo, this shit AI, nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I only did 4 months, but when they came and got me in the new Benz and I seen the dashboard and all, I felt like I was an AI, nigga. I was like,
what is this?
This shit was crazy because I had to get to a halfway house. So it was either have sex or eat a steak. I ate the steak. Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I told my mother-in-law, yo, make the steak, man. I'm coming because you had to go straight to the jail to halfway. You couldn't make. They was so specific. They
I probably would have had sex.
Your ass would be back up in here. You gotta go direct.
I might have to bust y'all.
You might have to bust y'all.
Yeah.
Nah, I needed a steak, nigga.
No, I would have ate that shit later.
See, y'all had it good. If you had your own section and all that, I know y'all had it good. I had it bad. So they were like, yo, this nigga coming in here, he got money, this, that. If we catch any of you police, take any money from
That's how they was doing me.
I was in there bribing niggas. I don't get high, bro. I was in there trying to bribe niggas. Yo, bring me a steak, nigga. My man to give you $6,000 across the street. Niggas would not give me a steak. Like, one cop told me he was mad cool. He said, yo, you disrespecting me, B.
Asking for a steak?
I just I'm Fat Joe, man. I need to eat some good shit.
No, for sure.
So they got this correction officer lady. She looked like Throw Mama Off the Train. The ugliest bitch in the world, right?
Oh, lady,
she come through, she violate me. My Joey. Oh, my Joey. I tell my girls about my Joey. This bitch so ugly, man. I'm looking at, thank God I ain't have 10 years, right? I'm looking at, I'm like, playing it off. One day I tell her, I said, Miss such and such. She said, yeah, Joe, anything for you. I said,
give me a steak.
I need a steak.
No, for sure. Hey, look, them young niggas, they used to always tell me, I be like, man, they like, look, bro, you gotta flirt with the officer, bro. They gonna give you whatever you want. I'm like, man, I can't flirt with this bitch.
No way.
Crazy looking lady.
Now if you got 200 years, you got 100-something, you're gonna flirt with any bitch. But, young lady, but you gotta trust the process. But I was like, at least.
Did she get you the steak?
Nah, she ain't.
You never got
that was the end of communication.
Oh, you never talked to her?
Fuck that bitch, bro. After that, it was like, oh, man. Fuck
that steak.
Fucking Marmaduke ass up there. Because I'm over here entertaining the bitch. She over here, hey, my Joey. Oh, I was telling the girls about you and all this. I'm like, looking at this bitch. I'm like, yo. I said, listen, could you bring me a steak? Yo, I can't do that, Joey. That was it. I have to fucking hug. It ain't no reason to even be nice.
I ain't gonna lie, see, I jail a little different. You get steak, you get Benny Hunter, you get whatever you want.
What?
Man.
Yeah,
Benny Hunters?
Ben, I'm in there eating Benny's.
Yeah, I got a chef and all that. No. I had a chef and all that, but I had to do it my way. So what they do, they still
I was getting outside.
Benny Hanna.
I was getting the real Benny.
Yeah, that's disrespect.
That's
for a nigga like me.
You doing shit. Yeah, you was doing
that's
shit.
That's disrespect for me.
But for me, I was happy when he fixed it with Doug, because I fuck with both of y'all.
Sure.
That's a part of the time I'm glad that I wasn't from Atlanta, so I can just mind my fucking business and pray for y'all to fix it. And I did a horrible job because I was able to detect y'all work together when y'all try to do the social media and shit. I said, these niggas got a song again. And then y'all had worked. Yeah, no, they couldn't. I knew that they worked together before the world knew.
Let's get back to this. Was there deep hate between
it was serious drama, right? I'm telling you.
I'm a journalist, my nigga.
If you're a journalist, you would have knew that it was
the barbershops want to know. I'm trying to put them in real time. So it's a real hate. You thinking we killing him one day. He's thinking we're killing you one day.
So.
And what was this epiphany? What said, yo, the best?
200 years.
200 years.
The man, Jada.
Use your brain.
You know, he got too smart. He think of the answers for the people.
I'm usually telling him to let him talk.
Mouth.
Let him talk.
You thinking you're going to kill him. He thinking he going to kill you. You know, that is beautiful for the youth to see. But how did that come about where you just said, yo, this ain't about shit? Because I had a similar situation.
I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying? I came home, I made peace with 50 Cent, made peace with everybody, and the doors open. The floodgates open. Because when niggas got to pick a side, so there's bags that they won't even let you get to because they be like, yo, if I'm Fat Joe got to rewind this shit, and I'm thinking of YFN Lucci, I'm like, yo, I'm about to ask Lucci, 10 other niggas are coming and be like, yo, these niggas won't fuck with you no more. If you fuck with... I went through that. Fat Joe lost sneaker deals, all type of shit, because I had beef with niggas and the niggas was like, yo, he can't eat over here. He can't eat. So what was the process?
Just sitting in jail, bro. Just thinking like, bro, is all this shit worth it? You know, nigga got a kid. I'm sitting here, I'm away from my kid. Shit, we beefing with. Them niggas ain't right there, goddamn, taking care of my kid. They ain't looking out for my kid while I'm in here. You feel me? But a nigga wants you to keep up the bullshit, though. But when you get took away from your family, you realize, like, shit, yeah, bro, my family need me. You feel me? My kid got to grow up in this shit. I don't want them growing up in no beef shit. My kids ain't no gangster. They ain't from the hood.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? They cool. They ain't gonna just let nobody fuck with them, but you know what I'm saying? But like, shit, bro, my nigga can come together, make some money, and change the narrative, and help the youth look at this shit and be like, man, if they can do this shit, bro, we can do this shit. No feel me? Because it ain't all about that. At the end of the day, that shit about money. Not taking care of your family. And you need the money to take care of their ass.
That's it.
Yo.
Salute that. They need to push that more. They put the
shit like
clickbaiters for all of the bullshit. They don't never highlight them segments or these type of interviews. Those are the shits that don't make it. But on Joe and Jada, you get that. You know what I mean?
Jada,
that's why we the best.
That's right. That's right. He got that shit today. He on that shit. First of all, I want to know, how could you afford this entourage? There's about 100 niggas in here right now.
There he goes, exaggerated again, ladies and gentlemen. There's 7 individuals over there.
17 right now.
Back in the day, it would have been 17.
Is 100.
It would have been 17.
It would have been 20, 37.
Right now, see, this great team.
We like.
It's my team.
This is the team. This is where
everybody over here working right here. You feel me?
Shit.
We all working.
You know, I did it. It's famous. I've talked about it before, but I told him, I think I invented the entourage. I'm telling you the truth. Throw a flag if you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you. You ask anybody you know, Terror Squad, you see us, you know, you was there. It's all good. But I'm being honest with you. I think I invented the entourage. I would walk around with 45 niggas, 2 tour buses, private plane, wherever you could think of, 47 lobsters and steaks and bottles every day for years. Right? And one day, God told me, yo, call all these niggas up. We was in Puerto Rico. The niggas was buying bottles at the bar. We had it like that. And then I stepped to them and I said, yo, guess what? I said, guess what? I'm broke. I said, that's it. I'm broke. I can't afford this no more. You know, shit is fucked up, which wasn't even true. And out of the 45 niggas, only 5 of them said, yo, Joe, if you dead broke, I'm with you every day, my brother. I love you. The other 40
got the hell on.
And it was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life, right? But the type of shit they were saying to me, yo, we did this. Yo, we did. I'm like, niggas ain't make no song. Niggas ain't going no tour with me. Niggas ain't, well, what are these people talking about? And they start thinking their money is your money.
They be entitled. They be feeling entitled.
Entitlement.
They feeling like you got to do this.
I worried when I see such a large entourage because I know what happened to me. And I wish I would have did that 10 years before. I would have saved millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Oh, for sure.
With fucking with all these people. You know, and what about you? Do you have like a survivor's guilt? Y'all grew up here, I got it.
Yeah, I just got a big heart. When I first made it, you know, I love all my niggas, my hood. If we grew up together, if I fuck with you, I felt like, shit, I'm getting to see the world. I want to take y'all to see the world. Come on. Like, shit. We from Summerhill. Some niggas ain't never been to fucking Macon, Georgia. You feel me? So we got down, we going everywhere. We saying different shit. And you know, to some people, that shit open up your mind when you get to seeing different shit. But some people, you know, they don't get it. They
just want to stay with that bullshit. That's why they say that everybody can't go shit.
For sure.
I'm in Dubai. First of all, if y'all don't know, there's a lot of people here. You know, this is the type of place I read about. But when I'm in the projects in the Bronx, I never think I'm going to no fucking Middle East, no Dubai. That's the last shit. You think you're going to Egypt or some shit like this. So not only am I in Dubai, I'm in the Royal Palace where the kings and queens and the prince live.
What's your name over there?
Ali Kashani. Salam alaikum, everybody. Bismillah. So my thing is, I got a different name over there, but my thing is I'm walking in the palace and the nigga I got with me, he got his pants under his ass. He got his ass, his in the royal. I look at this thing, I said, man, I'm about to punch you in your face in front of these people. Like, you a real disrespectful nigga. You know what I'm saying? Type of nigga, you sit there and stay alive because he all in chicken tenderloin. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what and he's violating in that shit. I said, yo, everybody can't go. You want to show them. You want to be like, yo, check this out.
Man, this shit, I was in the club one time by myself. I usually go to the club, you know, deep all the time. But I was in there by myself one time, and that girl, she walked up to me, and she was like, you look better by yourself. But back then, I never got what she was saying. But it took me to go to jail, sit down, and I thought about that shit again. I'm like, damn, that's what she meant. Because everybody don't see that.
I'm going to tell you where else you look better at by yourself when you go do business.
For sure.
Because we be scaring niggas away. That's why all the weird niggas get the money. The niggas who walk in with a skateboard and shit, looking like fucking nerd-ass niggas, they walk up in there and they're friendly.
I love you, skateboard community. No disrespect.
No, we love all you niggas. But the point is, I'm saying, you know, I used to literally go in meetings with the record label and be like, my nigga Pete came on for 2 murders. This is Johnny Box. Cut 100 niggas' face. This is one. Them niggas probably was like, let's get this nigga out of here. So fucking fat. Let's let his project flop so fast. We do not want to deal with him. We went next. The other nigga come up in there with the skateboard and shit, looking all weird with the fucking tie, with the thing. Who you think they want to work with? You know, because they think we already dangerous.
Confrontation.
Once we learn what the bag is, it is what it is. We about to turn up on them. You know what I'm saying? The most dangerous, even in the drug game. The connects want to give the pussy niggas the work.
No,
they don't want to put this guy who's killing everybody in the world. They don't want to put no bricks in his hand because he's going to turn around and say, suck my dick. I ain't got to pay you. You pussy. I'm not. That's how I go. Same thing with business. So just a gem. When you walk in them offices where you trying to pull off that bag, you look better by yourself.
I'm sure.
Because these niggas is scared to death. And they'll look and they'll be like, oh, no, we can't do this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always respected the Birdman, because he always came out. He had tattoos on his face, all type of shit. I see him in all the meetings. You knew they was dealing with him because he had so much value to him because they would never deal with a guy like this.
So
But they, it was respecting this and this and that. But he had the roster. He got Drake, Lil Wayne, this, that, the Cash Rich. So they had to deal with him. You understand what I'm saying? But he's sitting up in there. I see him in the meeting. I'm like, damn, they never thought they'd be giving this nigga $1 billion. But he is what he is. He's the source of whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day,
keep it clean.
Yeah, you keep it clean.
Today's show is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet.
All right.
The NBA is finally back. Where's New York at?
Right here.
Big expectations this season. You can bet NBA games any night on the app, and if you think you know the future script for this season, lock in your future bets. Is this finally New York's year? Who's going to be MVP, Rookie of the Year? If you know ball, bet. There's no better time to try your first bet on Hard Rock Bet. Place your first $5 bet, and if it wins, you'll score $150 in bonus bets on top of your payout. Plus, there's new promos every day on Hard Rock Bet, including profit boosts for football on Sunday and Monday. So if you're listening to this later, just open the app and check out what you get any day of the week. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and make your first deposit today.
Let's get to it.
What was it like recording your first song after you got out? How did I?
You wasn't on beat? Was you
I was on beat. I was good. When I did my first song, it wasn't to make it like I'm trying to make the hardest shit.
No, you just wanted
I just wanted to hear my voice again, see how it sounds.
Wow.
Once I did that, I'm like, oh, I still sound the same. I'm good. Went back the next day, he started smoking shit.
You thought your shit changed.
Because when you hear yourself in so long, you're like, damn, I want to,
I went in the studio the other day, first time in a year. I sound pretty good.
Yeah.
I was impressed. I said, damn, for an old nigga, young old nigga. I said, damn, man, you still got it, man. You talking that shit. You good to go. Like, I think this is the first time I checked myself. This is the first time I went in the studio and I was like, I still got it. I ain't retired, but I ain't going to studio in a year. I just ain't go in. And so when I went up in there, I was like, oh, shit, I'm still like, you know what I'm saying? Because, people fall off when they get older.
I might die if I don't go to the studio for one whole year.
You, Busta Rhymes, there's a lot of rappers that really in there.
I gotta go to the studio. That's part of my life. Even if I didn't go to the studio for a year, I'll probably fucking be like, something might happen to me. Though.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. I went in the studio. I went in Miami, Kool-Aid great. Yeah, and I think I knocked one out the park, too. I'm not even going to lie to you. I got that shit.
Oh, I got
I know how to knock that shit out the park. I went up in there. That shit was sounding like something. I said, oh, shit. Not only I ain't going a year, I might have caught a motherfucker. Like, I'm talking about a boy. You like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, you got one. I was like, I walked out of that bitch. I said, damn, Joe, like, you know. And so you got a big story to tell.
No, for sure.
You went through so much shit that's so relatable with so many people. Going in the studio, that might have been like, because you already was spitting that pain before you got locked up.
It made it easier. That's how I feel. Because I had a lot more shit to talk about.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I was getting all them songs. Every song I did, I think I made my album in like 30 days. Down to every song that I made first, made the album. You feel me? All them bitches were hard.
Yeah, because that's that real pain.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about that shit, motherfucker, like the pain where it's at. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta let them know what you're going through. Better than even, when me and Kiss came up, it was more metaphors and bars and this and that. I just feel like the pain, if you talk about reality shit, niggas.
So everybody can relate to that shit.
Everybody can relate to it. And then, now I'm rich, so I be rhyming about a lot of rich shit. So nigga be like, yo, my niggas ain't in the Balenci. Chill out, Joe. Like, you going, because I'm going hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking Himalayan Kelly's, this. Niggas like, yo, bro. Fat Joe fans want to hear how you kill a couple of niggas, how you this, that. They don't want to hear all that shit, Joe, that fancy shit.
Fuck that shit.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want all that, but I see.
They want to hear that sometime, though. That shit, you feel me? That's inspiration.
For me,
it make a nigga want to go get that.
And motivation.
Like, well, I got to go
get that shit. That's how I look. Let me tell you something. I don't deal with jealousy. I don't deal with hate, too. My biggest album ever was called Jealous Ones Still Envy. Because for me, I've always looked at people who do better than me as motivation and inspiration. It got to a point, well, at least social media-wise, when niggas ain't happy for niggas no more. They like, yo, fuck that. I'm fucked up. I'm pop. What are you rubbing it in? Why you keep flexing on the gram and all that shit? And then you be sitting there, you be like, is it me or we just didn't have social media when we grew up to hear these guys? Because, when niggas talk a certain way on social media, they bums. Like, they're bums. These guys never got a bag in their life. And they just mad at everybody because they didn't find a way to get a bag. That's where I'll judge. Yeah, that's where I judge these IG comments and all these comments. I'll be like, yo, these guys are bums. You know what I'm saying? As long as you bless and you work hard for whatever you get, don't mind how I do it. And me, I try to inspire and try to tell me some things you've done for like your community, the youth.
Now, we do give backs. We do back to school drives. We do Easter drives. We do Christmas drive, Thanksgiving, give out turkeys. And
now let me explain something to you, right? We always got critics, maybe even in our own communities, that say, yo, hip-hop never did shit for nobody, this and this and that. Well, how about the Easter drive, the turkey drive, the Christmas drive, this? When I grew up, they didn't give me shit.
They drove right by.
You know what the fuck shit is? They didn't give me a fucking lollipop, my nigga.
Sure.
Know what I'm saying? They ain't give me a fucking thing. Them niggas ain't give me shit. You understand? They ain't give me a fucking thing. I just want y'all to take the human. I want you and every barbershop, whoever's watching this, take this human aspect. Think about when you was growing up. Did anybody ever come to your school or your community and give you shit? I'm talking about shit. One thing, a fucking ice pop. No. And so now you got an artist that they always want to point the finger at, but yet you the first to, you got so many artists sending airplanes full of food to Jamaica right now because of this shit. It's artists. You got guys doing give back. Every year I watch y'all give turkeys and everything, and Jim give, and we give thousands and thousands of family. Thanksgiving's coming up. We feed. When I say thousands, and this year's going to be worse. They ain't got no SNAP, though.
Yeah, the line's going to be long.
The line double now.
Right.
Line double. And my line go around 4 blocks in each store. I got 3 stores. My line goes like this. This shit going to probably go through the whole, 10 blocks. So, sometimes I get to the store. I don't know how we're going to give them the food because we give them the turkey, the rice, the yams, the soup, the beans.
So we give
these niggas go with a winner take all, my nigga. They leave. They leave winner take all.
Not the soup.
Every person feeds the family. I'm hoping they say a little prayer for Joe Crack. You know what I'm saying? Like we're cutting the turkey, thanks to the fat guy. He fed us. Know what I'm saying? Protect him, God. You know what I'm saying? Because the prayers are serious. Soup, everything. Kiss, you invited to my giveaway. So you can see, I don't play every year.
I'm coming for the soup.
But we're still
on the line to get the
We're the bad guys.
Yeah, we everything.
Bad guys, we ain't shit. We don't give a fuck about nobody. We all about ourselves. We this and this and that. And that is not true. I even watch, shout out to Jay-Z, Rock Nation for, we provide us this beautiful space. But Jay-Z, the other day, he raised $20 million for reform, paying for lawyers, people's bails and all that. And I'm reading under the comments, he a billionaire. That ain't shit. Your fucking father ain't buy you an underwear, nigga.
What?
Your father, the man who birthed you, ain't give you a lollipop. Fuck you looking at a man who raised $20 million to give back and you like, yo, that ain't enough. The fucking game, the streets got the game fucked up.
That's right.
It's the comments, man. Stay out of the comments.
Yeah, people just be writing shit to write shit.
Yeah.
Man.
No, it's incredible. But you got to know it's out there.
He's seen every comment.
I ain't gonna lie though, I read comments too, but I don't take
not every. He's seen everything anybody ever said. He catches.
Of course you do. I forget who I sat next to recently. Somebody super duper famous. I'm talking about like a white girl or something who was super famous, and what she was doing, reading the comments. I looked to the side. I'm like, you like, huh? I'm telling you, I was at an event.
You don't read the comments?
Where somebody super famous.
I don't let them go into
some white girl that's super famous was sitting next to me. She was reading it. Fuck all of them.
There's no way you can fulfill the smoke of every comment.
See, I don't trip out the comment though. I just want to.
Now sometimes I say, I gotta.
He gotta come back.
You gotta say.
I was
gonna get it to him. Yeah, I don't give a fuck how rich you think I am. How much this, that. I don't care if you the nigga that came on for 20 years and you think you got a new blog. I'll tell you suck my dick.
Damn.
Quick. I don't give a fuck.
Excuse me, ladies. This is a family show. I wasn't performing at the Welcome Home concert.
Right.
That's different than going in the booth. Going on.
Nah, that shit was different. Like before I went to jail, I ain't never did State Farm by myself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a big deal.
To come home and got down, sell out State Farm, and it was YFN Lucci and Friends, but we didn't announce no friends. And that bitch sold out.
Yeah, and got love for you, man.
Yeah. And I feel like I got off because I did like 23 songs, something. The whole stadium, word for word, every one of them. That shit felt so good.
That's like, there's no feeling better than that.
Nah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie, that shit felt good.
Dreamed about, right? Like a dream come true.
Yeah.
Sold out stadium, and they saying every word. You was just fighting 200 years in jail.
So.
And now you on the stadium. That shit must have been, you probably couldn't sleep the night before, right? Like, that's one of them shits.
I was geeked up. I was ready for that shit. I was like, well, I can't wait.
You was hoping somebody was there, right? That was that type of shit. I never forget, I had my first show in the Bronx. We tearing up the Bronx, man. We giving them hell at this time. We wasn't the most liked niggas in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Cause we just, and I remember I'm waiting for my first show. Was at the Fever, and then I'm waiting and I sent my mans over there. He was like, yo, there's lines around the block.
That's how I be.
Niggas, I was like, yo, they fucking with me. They coming to the show. Holy shit. Went over there. That shit was like a dream come true. Because you thinking like, yo, is people even coming?
Like my man, they every time we have something, I been like, man, you think this shit finna be packed? He be like, hey, bro, get out my phone, bro. Get out my phone.
Yeah, because now you filled out the stadium. There's really no question.
See, I wasn't nervous about that because shit, it said sold out. So you know this bitch finna
be. It said sold out.
Yes, yeah.
Sold out.
Sold out. So I know they finna be in here. But us some shit that you don't know, I be like,
no. You know the game. We in the game. Let me just school you first. YFN Lucci, we've been around a lot longer than you.
I'm sure.
You definitely could go from the sold out Atlanta to the Memphis, Tennessee, 3 people in the front. Like,
you're right.
Like, yo, anything, as long as you got paid. Hey, yo, Kiss, is that the rule? You got paid. Niggas gave you your shit. You like, yo, they ain't promoted right. That's what I've been telling myself my whole life. Yo, these niggas ain't promoted right. If niggas do, it be ran packed. They don't know. Because you get somebody, he a hustler, he want to invent that he going to be a promoter. He ain't promoted right. If people knew, then it'd be ran packed. I've been to shows, bro. Let me explain something to you. I got one for you. This a motherfucker.
Yeah.
We lean back, number one. Right? Yo, listen, no disrespect. Lean back, number one.
That means disrespect is coming.
It's coming. Lean back is number one. I fly in the private. The dude comes to me with the money, duffel bag, too much money. Right? He and all Versace and shit. This shit is like Fayetteville, North Carolina. This nigga, Versace down. His girl, Versace, everybody. Like, they getting the money out there. They dope boys. Nicest hotel. These people treated us like kings. We show up. It might be 2 people. When we walked through the back, they brought us through the back. It was
for what?
10,000 bottles of Cristal, nigga. Like, he thought he was the biggest drug dealer, allegedly. And he thought niggas was just showing up at his joint. So he either got enemies or he ain't really promoted right. This lean back's number one, right, at the time. Like, we on fire. 2 people in his family, money, and I'm performing, and I couldn't help it. I just started laughing on stage. There's nothing I could do. Yo, they was gonna kill us. He gave the money. He ain't complained. I walked through the kitchen. They had like 10,000 bottles of Cristal. This nigga thought this was going to be players' ball. I go on stage. He got one dude, listen. The kid might have been slow. The kid.
No.
Right? The kid might have been slow, and he doing this.
Yo.
Flag.
Where's the flag?
He doing this, right? And I'm on stage, and I'm laughing so much. Any nigga would probably be like, yo, my man, you trying to play us? Was like, I'm waiting for this shit. Like, I can't help it. I'm feeling like, I see, yo, this shit is crazy.
Maybe he booked it for that nigga that was doing that.
Yo, and then we're doing the Euro step, and I said, yo. And then at the end, this shit is over. I'm like, yo, my man, that nigga was like, fuck. He might have tore that whole town up. He was like, fuck all these niggas. I go to their events. I blow the bag. Niggas don't come to my. I was like, woo.
Them folks don't give a damn about that
Airplane to
shit.
get the fuck out of here. Because this guy, I don't blame him. He was tight, though. He was like, yo, he just knew it's lean back, number one. He got Fat Joe in the town. He buy 10,000 bottles of Cristal. They Gucci down, nigga, to the socks. Everybody's Versace down. Shit, the whole family had like a uniform. Nobody came. Nobody came.
You got that back end.
I got the front end. This was the most honest nigga I ever dealt with.
He gave you all the money up front.
He gave the
with
whole
the money. Who does that? He came to the airport with the bread. Like, yo, here you go. And best hotel in the world. And man, these guys are such good people, but nobody showed up. Huh?
They got eat.
Next day was a new day. I showed up somewhere else. It was ram-packed.
I think everybody been through that. I done had them same situations.
We like it to be crowded, though. We like it.
Yeah.
Already legend. You gonna do a tour?
Yeah, we're going on tour top of the year. Yeah, like 15, 20 cities.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all get
It's gonna
your
be
ticket.
great,
I'll
man.
pack my shit out. I don't need to.
Yeah, we don't need none of that. We need every show, every city, every show.
Ram packed. And it's very important, Mike, because now, you did in Atlanta, but now they want to see you do it, and then they see you sell them tickets, and then I open the bigger tour.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit go. They be like, oh, he moved tickets wherever. Now let's put him on him and Bryson Tiller, or him like, the big shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit go. You enjoy your tour and all that. I'm too old for tours, man. My knees don't work the same. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I go and do one-off, show here, show there. I ain't doing the whole fucking tour for nobody.
He got the leg for that.
I ain't got the legs for that. You know what I'm saying?
What they got the biggest bag in the world? You still ain't going?
No, I'm going on tour, biggest bag in the world. I'm going to bring 2 massage therapists. Shit, I went up to Harvard yesterday. Harvard's the #1 school in the world. And there was so many black and brown people there, I couldn't fucking believe that we in Harvard like that. But you know what I did? We drove for 4 hours. I went straight to I had like an hour to chill. I went to the nail salon, paid the lady, just rubbed my feet for like an hour and shit. She was like, yeah, but are you sure? I said, listen, man, nobody here is gonna pay you like me. Just rub my feet. You hit a home run today. Don't worry about these niggas ain't paying. That nigga give you $2. So, I'm like, yo, you good, mama. But she rubbed my feet. I went in that Harvard lecture. I went in there. I was light on the feet. You want some flat? What did I say?
You crazy.
The lady rubbed my feet.
Those flags is just so you being crazy. This thing is
the biggest bag. I'm definitely taking 2 massage therapists. Shout out Simone. Yo, Simone, what's up, girl? I'm taking my crew. Yeah, what's up, man? I'm taking my crew. We going.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But it got to be something out of control. I'm too spoiled, too. Like, I'm spoiled. Like, I like fly shit. So, like, if I go, I want to be 4 Seasons, Waldorf Astoria. Some of these places you going to, it ain't even your fault.
They don't even got it.
Yeah, they don't even have it.
You ever been in La Quinta Inn, Motel 6? They ain't shit you could do about it. I've been on all the tours. You pull up, they be like, what the fuck? We was just at the Waldorf in L.A. Yeah, well, today is La Quinta. You're in Fairfield, California, nigga. They're selling grapes out here. Like, you have no You know what I'm saying? That's the whack shit about tour, man. That sometimes you got to go out there. It should be the wackest shit ever.
Yeah. That when you stay on the bus.
Stay on the bus.
You stay on the bus?
I love the bus.
Sometimes
we pull up to them shits, Four Seasons, all that. They go in, I'd stay on the bus. I just go in my room, take a shower, steal the comforter, and go back on the bus.
God damn.
Still
Yeah, I think that's something I've been thinking of because I like small pillows. And I don't care how expensive the fucking hotel is, they always come with them big ass pillows.
So you
I've
call
been
room
really
service?
thinking. No, I've been really thinking about traveling with my own pillows.
Yeah, come on, dog. Come on.
I say it all the time. Never done it, but I do because they give me the hard pillow. I don't like
You gonna
hard
fly
pillows.
with them too?
That's what I'm thinking about. I swear to God, it might be some old man shit, but I'm about to start bringing my pillows. Put them in the bag. 2 soft pillows. Like right now in my house, I might have 20 soft pillows. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like
Look, I go to the fanciest hotels, and we have a problem with that. We definitely...
With the pillow?
No, with the fanciest hotels. We spend a lot of money, bro. This is why we got to constantly work. And it's my whole crew. We all at the Waldorf. We all at the Four Seasons. We all at the same Regis.
Yeah, I don't do one
They
of
got the...
Well, no, they want like $1,000 a
You
night.
foul when you stay there and you send your man and them to the La Quinta.
I'm thinking about it.
That's foul, dog. Yeah, that's foul, yeah.
But for some reason, they got the hard pillows. They ain't got the soft pillows. So I really been thinking, I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never been in no hotel with no hard pillow.
Yeah, I don't know what.
They got soft pillows.
I like the super
there's no
soft
way your
pillow.
room could cost $1,000.
You know what I'm saying?
In the pillow.
My shit, I got the super soft pillows. Like, I like super soft pillows, not them hard shits, man. Them shits like, but in any case, in the winter, you get what you get. You ever been in a hotel you felt like fucking taking a shower with your Timbs on?
Hell yeah. I've been in hotels. I know they was hustling upstairs. Somewhere in this hotel, somebody got bricks in one of them.
I ain't gonna lie though. I've been in jail, man. You know, we got to take shower with our shoes on. I mean, our shower shoes
all the time.
So, man, I couldn't wait to get in the shower.
Take a regular,
with
out the
fucking shoes.
One of the biggest arguments I had was over the shower. And then nigga tried. I said, yo, who the fuck do you think I'm talking about?
What happened?
So it's a shower. It's 3 showers. And it's 2,000 niggas. It's 100 niggas waiting for a shower and all like it's not like what you think. It ain't at home. I'm going to take a shower. It's like, so I'm next to take the shower.
They cut you.
Puerto Rican nigga try to come up like, yo, this is. I say, yo, papi, you got to be out of your fucking mind. You think you come up the shower? He looked at me. I said, I don't give a fuck, my nigga. Like, you gotta be out of your fucking mind. You think you jumping? You coming to this shower right now? But I'm in line for this shit. Fuck you, crazy or something, nigga? That nigga never talked to me again. But it was like, yo, I don't know, niggas. Is insane.
I don't understand what
they were trying to say. That was their shower.
What is he trying?
He was trying to say this our shower.
Borrow your shower.
What he think. He looked like he was trying to walk in the shower in front of me.
Oh, he trying to cut you?
That no matter where you at in life is a violation. So he tried to cut me. And I'm looking at him like, yo, my man, you gotta be, what you think? You think a pussy or something? Like, you think this shit sweet? Man, get the fuck in the back of the line. Yo, I violated that nigga. But it was over the shower.
Yeah. I can't take it.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in jail, you have arguments over the dumbest shit you ever seen in your life.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. In jail, I realized you can't argue with nobody. Man, some young nigga might be talking. They trying to tell me something that I know, like, bro, it can be some dumb shit, because young niggas, they dumb as hell. I ain't gonna lie. They in there talking about, I asked them who was the first black president. One of y'all niggas said Martin Luther King. So he arguing with his friend. He like, man, I don't give a damn what you talking about, nigga. You can't tell me Martin Luther King wasn't the goddamn first president. So they like, hey, Luke, who the first black president? I say, shit. Y'all tell me who it was.
You said Sugar Ray Leonard. Huh? Nigga said Sugar Ray Leonard. Nigga, leave that shit alone, boy. Yo, these niggas so dumb, man. Yo, let me tell you something.
Nigga thought Martin Luther King was the first black president.
All right, let me explain something to you.
And he'll
Put that in
fight
your
you
rod.
about
That
it.
sound like a Jadakiss bar.
And he ready to fight you about it. Like, I know I'm right.
Yo,
We was
bro,
standing
You
on it.
can't tell me I'm wrong.
let me explain something to y'all.
You
I
can't
hate
tell
to
me
be
I'm
the
wrong.
burden of bad things. This is the problem with jail. Where do you think the dumbest and the worst niggas on the earth go? To jail. You are sitting here with the dumbest niggas, the worst, foulest niggas on earth. Shit could take off at any minute. I had this Mexican dude. He used to make me the nachos with the food, this, that. We playing spades. And I swear to God, I thought this was a nice guy. He just came out of nowhere. He said, "Oh, you trying to play me this?" I swear to God, I wasn't trying to play him. He was a good guy. And so he sounded like he wanted to get busy. So I got to run back to my cell. The problem is in jail, you got the slides on. I got to run to my cell to throw the kicks on right quick so we could, get it popping. So I go back to the nigga. Take him into the church there. I said, "Yo, what you want to do?" "Nah, my bag. Look, jail is a place where somebody's wife can leave them. You don't know what they dealing with. Their mother just died. This, that. And them niggas can snap at you at any time. And if, once again, I'm trying to explain to them the bid you make when you're famous. All right, motherfucker they put me in a building where motherfuckers get 100 years in jail. I had no business being there. I should have been in the Martha Stewart spot. They put me in a building where you going on trial. YFN just got 200 years, nigga. You go on the elevator, Fat Joe's talking about skip to my loo, my nigga, this. He floating through like this. He got 4 months. Nigga might want to stab me in my neck just cause to add on to the 200. And get a little 40. He in jail. I killed Fat Joe. I'm dead serious. I know what I'm dealing with. I'm in the elevator with nigga just got 89 years. This, that. He could just stab Fat Joe because, hey, fuck it, Fat Joe. I'm the nigga that stabbed Fat Joe. That's what you dealing with. How that shit be? The nigga game told me, but LA different. He said he went to a jail. He did like 6 months in jail. And it's like 7 floors. He said every second of the night when they locked you in the cell, every second was 100 different niggas. Yo, blood, we gonna kill you, nigga. Yo, blood, fuck your mother, nigga. Blood, fuck you, nigga. You bitch ass nigga. He said from 7 floors, niggas was screaming for more bitch ass nigga when we he said, "Yo, Joe, you going to jail?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going." He said, "You're not gonna like it being famous." I said, "Yo, game, what you mean?" He said, "Yo, these niggas, they wouldn't let me sleep. They just kept telling me they're gonna kill me." From 7 floors, and jail's not a nice place, guys. Like, especially, it's not a nice place. Especially you almost had anything in there, or
I got into it.
Over the dumbest shit.
I don't know. I got into it. He tried to stab me. Well, he stabbed me. A little cut. Roof fine and shit.
You did that taekwondo on that nigga right quick. Pull out the shirt. Let's go. Nah, you gotta go. That's the whole thing about jail is when you gotta go.
When it's time, whoever to get right.
It was like 7 feet tall. What could I say so I don't get a flag? Meaning muscular.
At this point, you can say anything you want.
What a motherfucking cock diesel out his fucking, he's a 7-pack nigga.
See, nigga like that, I'm putting the whole commissary for the whole prison on his ass, man.
Yo,
you think you finna play with me, man? I had a whole fucking jail on your ass, man.
He was like a
commissary for the whole year. Free commissary, man. Get his ass out of here.
I never seen the nigga. I don't know how they found him. I'm in jail. I never seen this guy. I don't know where he came from.
The 7-foot nigga?
Nigga, they put him on me. I got into some beef with some other nigga who should have been able to beat my ass. He was cock diesel, 6-something. He's supposed to beat me up. Me and him could have fought. He had a good chance. Right? So I told him, let's get into it. He played pussy, but when I came from the visit, it was a nigga looking like the guy from 300, the movie, the guy they was carrying around. He was now. That for. Come on! I don't know where they found this nigga, right? Because you stuck on the floor. There's nowhere to go. You should know everybody in there. So he's waiting for me. He's like, "Yo, Joe, we don't like what you talking to this, that." I said, "But once I realized that the nigga was trying to come on some violent shit. I swear to God, like a movie, I looked over his shoulder, I said, you talking violence to me? He was like, yeah, me and my... You need 99 niggas with you. You gotta be kidding me if you think you stepping the Fat Joe by yourself. Like, who the fuck you think you... You think your muscles... Do you know what's gonna... I started going crazy. I said, nigga, I need Pappy Mason. I need Boy George. If Fat Joe get beat up, Supreme McGriffin, I'm gotta... You, nigga, you are not authorized. I know you think you cock diesel, but you are not... Man, let me tell you something, man.
you think you cock diesel.
You think you brolic, nigga? Like, do you know this? I start going crazy.
Already Legend is out there right now. Tour top of the year. He's coming to your city. We selling out everything. Oh, we ain't even talking about nothing else but selling out.
For sure.
Sold out arenas, sold out theaters, sold out venues. Already Legend. You know what I mean? This ain't that.
That ain't this.
It's Crack and Kiss. Make some noise for my brother YFN Lucci.
A-Town.
Appreciate you for coming through.
Baby. Oh!
Hell yeah.
Yo. Patreon.
We're here.
Subscribe for the free
We'll
first.
give you a few for free.
Then we gonna give you that.
Yo.
Yo.